This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Buddy Dick is our man to watch as he comes off one of his better showings of the year. His last contest. The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four. Buddy Dick will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Lifted the other way to left center. Manuel sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run is in to score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. This Marlin Ball Club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Russ Gibson will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and you know what, guys? This is kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many had him pegged to be one of the best run producers in the game coming into this season. He is having a breakout year, in my opinion.
Batting 6.
Ramon Arias will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play.
Well, right now.
Oh, and just a sec now as that pitch gets away. And it is a run. Into the box now, Buddy Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Manuel is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for L.A. as they hold on to a 4. Buddy Dick will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 36 on the year for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That's when.
Buddy Dick ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around 3rd and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 7-1. Tyrone Lawler is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Lawler.
Here it comes on 1-1. Runner goes for 3rd. Not nearly in time as he takes 3rd easily.
And I think you're going to start seeing some raised eyebrows over in that opposing dugout. When you've got a big lead like this, you've got to just stay where you are. Stealing 3rd, that's just a no-no.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Johnston is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Hit hard toward first, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Marlins 1. Buddy Dick gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Van. Both teams get Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin. Buddy Dick will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field. And you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday.
Buddy Dick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
This is pulled into right. And 1 gone now in the Dodger 3rd. Buddy Dick will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple, and some definite breathing room now as they add on to their lead. Dwayne Liger is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball...
Buddy Dick will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, he'd taken care of the 2 toughest parts of the cycle earlier. Now he gets the easiest one out of the way. And if he can come up with a double in his next time through, he can make this a game to remember.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, and no doubt on the mound he thought that was strike 3. The home plate umpire calls it low, but I think he had a different view out there.
Russ Gibson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Smoked on the ground left side. The second for 1 on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Nipped the corner, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Stepping in, Ernesto Amaya. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ilez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back. Buddy Dick leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Line to the right side. Gold is there, one away. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he could only get 3/4 of the cycle, especially since he got the two hardest ones out of the way. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
Back live now on the MLB pregame show. With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Game 1 here. Buddy Dick will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0. Buddy Dick will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Runner goes for second. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Tyrone Lawler stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit hard to short. Reined in. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Buddy Dick will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ibar ranging back, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
Oh, and his great year just keeps going on and on.
Buddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. solo shot to right center. His third home run of the ball game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show. And as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this 4-game set, well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Buddy Dick gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with 2 outs anyway. But heck, if you think you can make it, who am I to argue?
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ilez looking up. Gone! So a 2. Buddy Dick strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley, as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league. And he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Now batting, left
Russ
fielder
Gibson in now, hopped out in his first trip. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Yeah, he gave it all he had out there in the outfield. Watch as he tries to close on this thing. He leaps as high as he can, but it's just out of his reach. Run's going to come in to score in what'll turn out to be an RBI double.
Buddy Dick steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Well, he's hoping to just get out of this fourth inning and maybe try to regroup for the fifth. But this is now 8 hits he's allowed already, so he's got to be running out of chances to turn things around.
Tyrone Lawler strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Pitch is up. Ball
and
4.
he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Michael Starks is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now both runners are breaking. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. Buddy Dick will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Tyrone Lawler will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
I got to count 2 and 2.
And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. 6 runs, double the amount of hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 7-7 game. Buddy Dick will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Well, he's done some pretty good damage in clutch situations with 2 RBIs in this game already.
Skied into straightaway right. Gold has a beat on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Buddy Dick strides into the box now with a shot to bring in the winning run. But the question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Yeah, with that base open, I'd at least expect him to work around him and maybe hope he chases some bad pitches. You got to love the strategy that comes into play in these situations.
So coming to the plate, Tyrone Lawler, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
The best thing you can do right here is just keep it simple. Look for something to hit and think middle of the diamond.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 7-7. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely...